People used to assume because Bosco and Caesar are Catholics, they can dance. So in college, dancing was just to impress girls, to get the attention.
I really want to know the stories behind the sets. Like, you know what? Some anecdote जाके आपने कुछ सिखाना चाहा और कुछ उल्टा ही हो गया.
Usually ऐसे बहुत बार होता है.
अच्छा. Tell us about the feeling of getting the national award for Senorita.
Oh wow. Galla Goria. I think one of Bosco Caesar's very iconic song, which we never got.
No, I totally agree. And now that you said
Nominated
it,
or
like
nothing.
the choreography from the camera angles to one to another to another to another, and then coming it all together, that is beautifully done.
My only aim is for my actor or my actress to look fabulous. We did around more than 300 music videos, from Kata Laga to Lift Kara De to Ho Gayi to Balle Balle. This is about Ranveer Singh.
Okay.
I was shooting Gunde ka song, Jashn e Ishq in Kolkata. People who want to work with Bosco Caesar, they work. I think haters, be careful.
ये जोड़ी टूटने नहीं वाली. What's the one thing about being a choreographer that nobody knows? ये पिक्चर का असली सीन क्या है? Hello everyone, welcome to the TAT Show. Just a heads up, the opinion our guests share are their own and doesn't necessarily reflect ours, YouTube's or the entire film industry. We are not liable for any hot takes, spoilers, or if you quit your job to make a movie based on their advice. We believe in you, but maybe have a backup plan. Now that the lawyers are happy, let's get into it. Hello and a massive groovy welcome to the TAT Show, a place where we just don't unpack the talent, we also reveal the stories behind it. Today's episode is something which I'm very excited about because we have the legend in the house, the man behind the iconic Bosco Caesar duo, the one who has given Bollywood some of the most electrifying numbers, the beat to the heartbeat, Caesar Gonsalves.
Hi, how are you?
It's amazing. It's a pleasure to have you on our show.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for a warm welcome.
So, I just wanted to know, like, of course, the little Caesar who was, so passionate about football, something which is sports related, everything which is related to sports and stuff. What got you into dancing?
First of all, Bosco and me are from the same school.
Right.
We used to play football together. I used to be in the goal. So I used to save and he used to score. He was a striker. So that's how I think a team, what is team all about? Hats off to our coaches who taught us teamwork.
Right.
And we were in one team. I was the captain of the team. That year we won the championship. So I used to dance for Teachers' Day, Annual Day, and people used to assume because Bosco and Caesar are Catholics, they can dance. So they used to take us in all the folk dancing, Koli dancing, Punjabi, anything to do with dancing. And that time, of course, break dancing was there. So we used to do it, normally. But football was always the main. So we wanted to be athletes only, I think because that's how we've been brought up, sports and studies. Studies was very bad, so I was way far away from studies. But I think, because of our training as athletes, as footballers, I think that's where the footwork comes from.
Right.
So we never thought, till in college, we never thought that we would become choreographer or professional dancers. Never. Mm-hmm. In college, dancing was just to impress girls, to get the attention, because we were getting attention, yeah.
And you were from Mithibai College.
Yes, Mithibai College.
Amazing.
And St. Joseph School. So I think, this was just a hobby to make us feel nice and, the attention. Because
girls love dancers.
Yeah, we got attention, so we were dancing. But when it turned out to become a profession, we didn't No, only because it happened so fast. From the college, we went to do shows, and from shows, our careers completely shifted because I think from all the office going people, no offense to them, but when I realize when you travel, when you do shows as a dancer or as a choreographer, first of all, your flight ticket or your train ticket from Rajdhani to Indian Airlines, it's paid for. Your hotel bill, whether you're staying in a 5 star or a 3 star, is paid for.
Right.
You're getting paid to dance, to travel and see location and meet new people. I think this is the
Best
best.
job ever.
So I said, Bosco, let's
यही करना है.
यही करना है. And then from that, it became serious, and then we got into dance competitions. We started doing a lot of shows, and that's how I think it started.
Amazing. Having said that, you and Bosco sir have been like the iconic Bollywood duo, right? Like you've, as you mentioned earlier, like while we were
Yeah.
talking, that 3 generations of work that you've done,
Yes.
amazing,
Yes.
beautifully. So where did that partnership begin from?
I think, as I said, school.
Okay.
Because as footballers, as a teammate, he understood me, I understood him, and then from college we started doing things together. So I think as friends, where I come from and what I want to do, I wanted to become an IPS officer, but that didn't.
Wow, interesting.
That didn't turn out because I come from a very poor family, so I didn't have that much money to, give people and become a officer. So I said, then I started working as a steward, as and then I applied for a FMB manager in Muscat.
Ooh.
I got the appointment letter, and I was about to leave somewhere middle of my college, and Bosco said, "मत जा, मेरे को 1 week का time दे." I said, 1 week रुकूंगा तो अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर गया. तो he said, रुक जा, तेरे ऊपर है. I said, okay. I waited. I tore the appointment letter. I think I'm still waiting. So
Crazy.
that's how.
That's crazy. But then, what was your breakthrough? Like, what was the first gig or the project that you got into Bollywood, and how was it?
We were doing small shows. We were doing, so that time Rageshwari's music video called, her first video was released. Dunya.
Okay.
Rageshwari, the singer, the actress. And I said, I saw her moves, and all. Bosco said, she moves quite well, yeah. So we should approach her for her shows, live shows. So we went to Marine Lines, we met, we left our show reel in terms of shows and all. And nothing happened there. They were not interested. We waited for 4 hours in the office, 5 hours, I think so, and we were about to leave. That time, one of the gentlemen walks out of the office. He looks at it. He's saying, "Yes, I can help you all with. What can I help you all with?" I said, "This is Bosco. I'm Caesar, and can you help us to meet Rageshwari because we want to do her live shows?" He says, "I'm Rishabh Lumba. I'm a brother, and right now we are not interested in doing live shows or not later. But we are just doing a music video, and someone else is choreographing. But anything else is there, we'll let you all know." I said, "Okay, thank you," and we left. So somewhere we reached Santa Cruz, from Marine Lines to Santa Cruz. Bosco had a pager. He got a message, call back, and
Man, pager.
Yes.
Generation.
And he
Crazy.
called, and it was Rishabh Lumba. Rishabh Lumba said, "I like the vibe Bosco and you have. I think, can you all choreograph the music video, what I'm doing next?" I said, "But sir, we don't know anything about camera or anything. We are
Right.
stage guys." Saying, "Don't worry, I'll teach you." That's how we got our first video,
Wow.
music video called Oishawa,
Okay.
Rageshwari. And when we were shooting, so right place at the right time, we were shooting Oishawa at famous studios, and उसके बाजू में स्टूडियो के नेक्स्ट स्टूडियो प्रहलाद कक्कड़, the guy who makes he has made a lot of commercials and big
Right.
commercials.
The man
He
behind the
walked
commercial
in.
ads, right?
And he said, "Hey, this is nice choreography. Who's choreographed this and blah blah blah." So my director said, "These are the two cartoons who are sitting, Bosco and Caesar. They are the guys who. Oh wow, what you all are doing next week?" I said, "Nothing, sir. Okay, we are doing Kingfisher ad and it's with Rahul Dravid, Azharuddin and Jadeja." I said, "Wow, okay, we are on." That's our commercial, and so I think that's how our journey started.
Amazing.
And then we did around more than 300 music videos, from Kata Laga to Lift Kara De to Ho Gayi to Balle Balle. We worked with every pop artist in
Right.
India.
And I believe those were the iconic videos.
Yeah.
Abhi ke to I don't remember, but when I was a kid, MTV Switch On Karo, those were the
Yes.
best music videos that we could
Yeah.
ever groove into.
So that's how it started, and then we our first break in Bollywood was because we worked with Pradeep Sarkar.
Oh, okay.
A commercial we had done, and he suggested our name for Mr. Vinod Chopra for Mission Kashmir.
Oh, beautiful.
So Rint Poshmal was our first breakthrough, where we did that was in 2000, and that's how we got Hrithik Roshan to choreograph,
Oh my God.
which was our
Right.
dream. And we did in Poshmal. And Mr. Vinod Chopra liked our work so much and our vibe. That same time, he gave us one more song from Mission Kashmir, Socho Ko Jilo Ka Sheher Ho. So we did two songs. And simultaneously, we were doing Panch with Anurag Kashyap.
Beautiful.
So it
मतलब
was.
काम ही काम, touch wood. अच्छा
Yeah,
था.
touch wood, touch wood.
Great. But then tell us about the feeling of getting the national award for Senorita.
Oh, wow.
That is something like everybody wants to know.
I think Bosco and Caesar as a combo, as choreographers, as I think we are blessed. I think it's our parents' prayers, blessings, and I think everyone's from our family, because first of all, we are not supposed to do Senorita.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So was there somebody else who was
Yeah,
going to do it?
it was that time. I think Bosco Caesar were doing Chak Dum Dum,
Okay.
a reality show. We were stuck in for 6 months. On the day of the finale, I get a call from Sunita, the production. She used to work with Prahlad Kakkad. She called me saying, "What are you doing next week?" I said, "Nothing, Sunita. What's up?" There's a song for Zoya Akhtar. Hrithik Roshan, Farhan Akhtar, and Abhi is there, and you'll have to travel to Spain. I said, "Wow, okay." Suddenly you're calling me 1 week back. Usually, no. Weber's dates are clashed. So
Oh, okay.
I said, "Oh, okay, cool. We are in." I said, "Bosco, Spain holiday." He said, "Okay." I think next is everything is history after that, because Senorita. We finished. I think till now, if you go on the making of Senorita in Spain, when it got over, when we finished the song, it was 6 o'clock in the morning, because we were shooting nights.
Okay.
And they were making, and me talking, saying this is going to be one of the best songs of our career, and you can take everything, and I think we're going to get all the awards. That's what happened. We got from Filmfare to
The national awards
IFA
to
and
IFA, right.
national award also. I was sleeping. It was around, I had done a night shift. It was 11:30 in the morning, and my phone rings, and I see Zoe calling me, Zoya Akhtar, and Zoe saying, and she's screaming, "Caesar, we have got the national award!" And I was silent because I was national award for Senorita. I'm still quiet, saying, "Say something." And I started, because I
Right.
was. Then I ran to my wife, I hugged her, and I'm like, "We got the national award," because I think we were the youngest to get the national award.
Yeah, right.
So
Absolutely.
the excitement, and then I called Zoya again. I said, "Zoya, I'm sorry, because I was too overwhelmed with the full thing, because national award is a big thing." I said, and then I called Bosco. Bosco was screaming. I think it was amazing.
Great.
So
I mean, it is something which, of course, all of us were looking forward to, right? And it's something, as you just mentioned, like you were doing Chak Dum Dum as the reality show. So,
Yes.
what is your take on reality shows? Because I guess the era of reality shows has massively increased from the early
Yeah.
90s to 2000 to now.
But
Earlier, there were just one or two couple of shows, and then
yeah, I think Dance India Dance was one of the biggest,
biggest, right?
And Chak Dum Dum, first season Bosco and I did. Then after doing one season, I was not interested anymore because I think, once you get real dancers on the set, on the show, then it becomes a real dance reality. You get dancers and then you make a backstory out of it, and then there's nothing real about it.
Right.
That's what I feel. I can be completely wrong about it, but I don't enjoy dancing anymore. How much can you lie about A or B,
Right.
and just because A person is popular to get that person to the finals, no matter he's a good dancer or a bad dancer, it's if it is a dance show, you need to be a dancer.
Right.
You can't be doing, just because you come from a very poor family, you have to be the finalist.
Right.
You're a good dancer. If you have talent, you can, because talent will always prevail. I think, you don't have to pad it up with, extra drama and extra melodrama to it.
Right.
That रिक्शा ड्राइवर है भजिया वाला है कुछ हम लोग भी गरीब थे भाई हम लोग भी सर्वाइव किए ना if you have talent and you are luck I think you can so that's my take on reality show right now it's become too commercial and backstory than having pure dancers on it.
But then, what's your take on the social media era that has also come up, right? Like earlier, there was okay. So then there was first like you had like Farah Khan ma'am was there, unke assistants, and then you become a choreographer and stuff like that. You get your gig. उसके बाद आया कि हाँ चलो अभी these dance reality shows are there and stuff. Now it's completely shifted to social media. Like people are selecting or choosing dancers even from the social media and stuff. So what's your take on that?
I think it's good for dancers. It's good for content creators. It's good for the guys who make reel. But they should not get overconfident in terms of that you can choreograph A or B, because to become a choreographer, first of all, in India, you need to understand not only the actor's body language, but you need to understand the narrative. You need to understand, everything, whether it is lensing, whether it is lighting, whether it is costume, whether it is makeup, hair. Because I think Bosco and I, all the choreographers make sure that they know and they are aware because they are the captain of the ship. Whatever the song looks nice, it is their baby. If it doesn't look nice, it's their responsibility. So just doing 30-second, 90-second reels doesn't make you a choreographer.
Right.
If you're talented enough and you know how to, make the content of 3 minutes, 4 minutes to survive, because nowadays, also unfortunately all the songs have been made thinking that iska reel hoega. So I don't think so. Choreographers, my advice to them that think about making a song for reels. Put in your full 100%. I think if the song is good, if the choreography is good, if the vibe is good, ultimately it will become the talk
Trend
of the town.
Right, absolutely. So as you mentioned right now that being a choreographer, it requires a lot of things like understanding the narrative and stuff like that. So tell us something more about in sets, like how do you become a director of choreography and what is it different being a dancer?
I think, first of all, when the director gives me a song and says this song is at this situation or that situation, if there's a narrative to the song, we need to follow the narrative. Like, whether it's a girl or a boy, there's a third party. Or it's just out and off completely dancing, then we follow the narrative. We break it down to, first of all, with my team we sit, we have the creatives in terms of ये गाने का look क्या रहेगा, ये गाने का choreography क्या रहेगा, ये गाने का we break it down in chunks. Then we go in the rehearsal hall, we crack the hook, We give options for the director, 2 or 3 options. We crack the song. We shoot it on our mobiles, do a breakdown kind of a thing, and tell the director and tell the artist that this is how it's going to look. This is
The
what
look
it
and
is.
feel is going to be like this.
Yes.
Okay.
So the director or the producer doesn't have anything to say after we have shot the song.
Right.
So he's very clear about things. If he has 1 or 2 things that ye option acha nahi hai, ye karo because of the narrative, my hero can't be doing that or my actress can't be doing that, then we change it accordingly. But I never work towards any song or any hook step that tomorrow is going to be a trend.
Okay.
I work that my only aim is for my actor or my actress to look fabulous.
Beautiful.
I don't get so when I choreograph X actor, I don't get excited to give him Michael Jackson steps. If I know his strength, so I work to his strength. Because my actor looks nice, I look nice.
Right.
So if my actor doesn't look nice, I will never look nice. Because I can be excited and because I can dance, I can make him do whatever he wants to, but I will not take that advantage and make him do, whatever because he may look stupid.
Right.
And I don't want that. My actor or my actress has to look fabulous. So we basically work according to the body language, according to the vision what director has given, and then we put in our vibe to it. So then the song is.
So how easy or difficult is it for you when it comes to, like, for example, having Hrithik Roshan sir? Like, you
Yeah.
already know he's a
Yeah.
fantastic, fabulous dancer.
Yeah.
Or to somebody who is, not having that much of a skill of dancing or stuff like that. For example, Ajay Devgan sir, like, he is something which has the
Yeah.
genre of his dancing
Yeah,
has now
yeah,
come down
yeah.
to like just hand movements and stuff. So how easy or difficult is this to
I think
make
that-
them look beautiful on
No,
stage?
that's what I'm saying. We work according to the body language. So
Right.
if Ajay sir is there, we'll work accordingly because we have worked with him many times with him and
If you
Sanjay
see,
Dutt.
you just don't kill me.
So
yeah.
we have worked with him. So I think we work what is required. Like for example, biggest example, Sanjay Dutt. I think we did Saki Saki, the original one.
Oh,
So where Koina Mitra was dancing, but Mr. Dutt was just using the blade.
the knife.
I think that was the vibe, You don't need to dance to be a dancer or so this can be the vibe. It can
Right.
be. So it is choreographed where he's sitting, the way he's sitting. It's a harem setup. And where the girls are dancing, he's there with so many girls around. I think it looks, the vibe is fabulous.
right.
So, like for example, Abhishek Bachchan, AB is not a dancer where I can say I can give him any step. But Das Bahane was one of the biggest songs.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Das Bahane was, when it came to me, I think I was doing a show and AB I met. He was promoting Bunty and Bubbly and he said, "There's a song, Caesar, I want you to do." I heard the song. Instantly, I cracked the hook step there. He did it with me. So I think it's the vibe what we, most of the choreographers fail to understand.
Right.
Because AB has a superb vibe. If you exploit, I can't say. If you explore that, I think it will be superb. So.
Right. So, and that comes with experience, I guess, right?
Yes.
Because nowadays people are very hungry to achieve success very fast.
Yes.
But then this is something that they have to look forward to, right?
Of course, because as I said, you don't have to be excited to give many steps. One step
Sab
and a
karo
cool
aanga.
step is more than enough. You don't need to prove that you are a choreographer and you need to give 100 steps for one actor. 1 or 2 steps are enough. If those steps are cool, your choreography will be underlined.
Okay, so as you mentioned that 3 generations of work, you started very
Yes.
early and stuff. I really want to know the stories behind the sets. Like, what some anecdote जाके आपने कुछ सिखाना चाहा और कुछ उल्टा ही हो गया और stuff like that.
Usually ऐसे बहुत बार होता है.
अच्छा.
Because when we started, Bosco and I, Bosco used to play the girl, I used to play the girl, he used to play the guy, sometimes I used to play. So we were our assistants.
अरे वाह.
So तभी थोड़ा aligned रहता था.
हाँ.
since Bosco Caesar now we have both of us have, or I think we have 10 assistants now under
Wow.
us. And by the time what we say, and by the time it comes to the 10th assistant, and then it goes to the artist,
कुछ
the
और ही हो जाता
step
है.
and the high से उधर good night हो गया है. So it's
Right, right.
like what do you say, Chinese whispers, right? हाँ, तो ऐसा ही कुछ होता है वो. But many times I think we have said something and the artist has learned something, or artist is confused because three of my assistants are chatting among themselves and arguing among them. नहीं नहीं, सर ने ये स्टेप बोला था और सर का ये स्टेप था, ये ऑप्शन था, और वो लोग ने कुछ अलग सीखा है. When I ended up, I'm like, ये तो मैंने किया ही नहीं था. Many stories are there, but I'll tell you one story which I've always liked, which is this is about Ranveer Singh.
Okay.
I was shooting Gunde ka song, Jashnesh ka in Kolkata. And we have shot 2 days, and there were 2 more days to shoot, and we were shooting the Kusti wala sequence next to the ghat.
Huh.
And early morning, it is around 7 o'clock, and we are ready with the shot. Arjun has walked in the mud puddle, and Ranveer has done his makeup and all, and he's just walking. And he steps on a broken pot,
Okay.
and he cuts his leg.
Ooh.
And a big cut, huh? And it's a pack up. And we're like, shit, we have 2 more days, song is remaining, blah, blah, blah. And after 2 hours, I get a call from Ali Abbas, the director. And I think he was with Ranveer that time, saying that tomorrow shoot is on. I said, because I saw the cut, I said,
Right.
Singh, don't worry, I'll shoot. He came on the set. So if you see all the footage after that, in the making it is there. There were 3 or 4 people holding his leg, and I've always covered it with a drum or something.
Okay.
And Arjun is dancing behind or front, and we have, so with
Shot
that
very
pain, with that,
meticulously, right.
I think hats off to Ranveer Singh, the way he performed. That with that pain, with those stitches, I think 3 days more we shot. With that pain, I think hats off. That kind of hunger, that kind of dedication, I think we rarely get to see now.
True, true.
Another thing is we were shooting Tune Mari Entry.
Oh, I love that song. It's like my favorite song.
Yeah, there's a portion where he's supposed to dance and do a hug with one
Right.
of the dancers on his left. Because he was empty stomach, it was a bare body thing. He was slightly in a zone. So instead of going to the left, he went to a next boy, and he missed the side. He banged into head,
Oh.
and this was cut. He fell, he collapsed, shooting pack up. So I think for Gunde, Ranveer Singh has given more blood than anyone else. 2 accidents, and I
Oh
think
my
both the
God.
songs are super hit.
Right.
Tune Mari Entry and Jashnesh.
Right, right.
These are the memories, you can never forget. I think, because hunger like that, dedication like that, it's superb. I think, hats off to the actors who, it's not easy, to be an actor, come there, learn, do their stuff, be in the sun, be in the water. I think, Katrina is one of the biggest examples. I think, when we started, she used to shoot full day till 10 o'clock. After 10, she used to come to our rehearsal hall, rehearse for another 2 hours, again go for an early morning shift. I think that kind of dedication, Mr. Hrithik Roshan.
That leads to the iconic songs that we see, right? Like
Hrithik
we
Roshan,
only see the glitz and
yeah,
glamour, but
I
then
think
yeah.
it is fabulous because what they given, it's very easy to say, ये गाना अच्छा नहीं, वो गाना, ये picture अच्छी नहीं है, but I think so there's a lot of hard work gone to it. At least, back in the 90s and all, there used to be a lot of hard work. And now also there is, but right now it is more on the so-called digital race.
Right.
What shot we can take better. not what script we can write better. So it is, the soul is missing, I think. But I think it's not far. We'll be back. Bollywood will be thriving and we'll be there.
Is it?
It's not far enough.
Great. But then, since you've worked with Bollywood, what's your take on the South Indian films and their songs? I mean, they're completely different. Like what I have seen.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we have seen Kajol ma'am dancing, or we've seen SRK sir, or then Ranveer Kapoor or Ranveer Singh. Whereas the South is completely different in terms of their.
We have done many songs in South. We have worked with Mahesh Babu. We have worked with Allu Arjun. We have worked with Ch- everyone. Chiranjeevi. We have worked with. I think
Right.
Dhanush.
Right.
I think we have done a lot of songs. I think, but as I say, the respect, the hunger, and the dedication in terms of South is much more bigger in terms of they want to do everything. They will say, if I say, is this possible? He thinks, yeah, don't worry, I will do it, and they are there for it.
Right.
They don't have any second thoughts. They completely trust the HODs in terms of whether it is costume, whether it is your choreographer, director, your DOP. I think it's a complete trust. They are directors, actors. What I
Wow.
like, Bollywood also is like. I think Ranveer Kapoor is director's actor. I think many of
Right.
them are, but I think that's what South completely right now. South Malayalam, I think.
I love Malayalam movies.
I think it's outstanding.
Absolute love,
There's
yeah.
so much soul to it. Their
Right.
scripts, their acting. I think, we should adapt that. I think so.
True,
More
true,
soul
true.
to it.
Beautiful. Your and Bosco sir's partnership has been over the decades now, and what is this unwritten rule in between you? Because of course there's maintaining that friendship, there's also maintaining the professionalism. How do you do that?
I think, as I said before, that he's my younger brother. So we are the biggest critics of our work. Whether he's doing any work, I'm doing any work, I appreciate it. I also tell him that this was really bad and it is yuck kind of a thing. So I think the understanding is very good. Right now, we are separated but yet together.
Right.
Uh,
Tell us
but
more about that also.
yeah,
Like I
we
wanted
I
to know what
I
made
think
you
the
take the individual
separation
routes.
is also because there are haters in between who don't like the partnership. So I think that what led to the split was that Caesar is busy playing football too much than working. Caesar is busy with his family than working. I think that was spreading around. Is I think half the industry also recognizes me for my football than my work. So that's a sad part of it. But people have spread this news. But I think he understands that how much I work. I understand how much he's dedicated. Of course, I will not deny. Why should I deny my happiness? What is my happiness? Football is my happiness. I feel very happy because if I'm angry, irritated, or fighting with anyone, when I go and play football, I feel relaxed. I
Right.
feel
That's your way
myself.
of getting
Yeah,
meditation kind of
yeah.
thing.
So
Right.
I'm proud of it that I play football. I think because of football, I'm surviving in terms of fitness. At my age, I think 52, I still can play a full 90 minutes of
Wow.
soccer. So
Yeah,
I
nobody
think
would believe that you're 52.
so.
Though.
So I play and I love football and my family. Of course, my family is first. My wife, my kids are my family, and I will always give first preference. My work is there. I don't deny my work. So if tomorrow something is there, if my wife's birthday is there, I don't leave my work and go for my wife's birthday celebration. Even if my birthday is there, I will love to work on my birthday whenever the work is there. But so these are the negative things which are spread in the industry, and I don't know who's done it, but I think Bosco understands it. I understand it, and I think and of course, people who want to work with Bosco Caesar, they work. Like Zoya Akhtar always wants to work with Bosco Caesar together. Just I think this year only in Jan Feb, we did the Waves inauguration
Right.
where Mr. Narendra Modi was there present with the opening, and we both working together. I think the one of the best shows what we have done till now. The opening act was fabulous. So people who can afford Bosco Caesar now together
Right.
want to work with Bosco Caesar or with Bosco or with Caesar. Whoever connects with Bosco more, whoever connects with Caesar more, I think they work. And we understand, I was there with him right now. Yesterday also I met him. We are working on two projects together. He told me about something, and I think, it's going to be great. Those two projects are sounding super, I'm super excited, and the project is fabulous. So on and off, it's like a, husband and wife. We fight like husband and wife. We have our ups and downs, but I think the love for each other and the respect for each other is always there.
Right.
That will never die. So I think haters, be careful.
ये जोड़ी टूटने नहीं वाली. Nice, amazing. On that note, let's get into the fun part of it.
Yes.
Since of course grooves are important.
Yes.
So I'll be taking some names.
Yes.
And you will have to tell us about them, including steps.
Yes.
Okay. So you will have to probably groove around a little
Yes,
bit,
yes,
and
yes.
then we will.
I think one signature which I'll say it.
Okay.
I think you will understand.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so we'll start with, of course, your wife, Bosco sir.
Okay, my wife Bosco sir. I think footwork
Uh-huh.
is mainly because I think footballers. So if you see from all our songs, Gungru, Jai Shri Shankar.
Yeah, I mean they're all footwork.
Footwork.
related.
I think because of football, I think footwork are the best. So and we, when we won the All India Dance Championship, Bosco and I used to be together. So I think the footwork was our main, USP. So I think footwork because of Bosco.
Okay, Remo sir.
Jackson. I think Jackson.
Right.
Because he loves
He's the
Jackson
biggest
as
fan.
well.
Yeah, right. Ganesh Acharya sir.
I think.
The tatar, tatar.
Oh.
Right. Great.
think, yeah.
Farah Khan ma'am.
Sheila.
No, right. Okay, so then coming up to Sheila, then next Katrina Kaif.
Touch Me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot that song, right?
Yeah, our first song.
Yeah, it is a great song.
Our first song.
Great. Hrithik Roshan, sir.
Hrithik Roshan, sir.
Ding.
I think that's the most iconic
Yeah,
of Mr.
right.
Hrithik Roshan. Yes.
Allu Arjun, sir.
Allu Arjun. I'll have to go on the this floor and do all the complicated leg moves which I can't do. Impossible. I think hats off. He's fabulous. His core. I really admire his core strength. Yeah, because the way he moves, is outstanding.
Right.
So I think Allu Arjun
Crazy.
is super.
Prabhu Deva, sir.
Prabhudeva is known for his mukabla. I think mukabla, with his head vanishing, his hands vanishing,
right.
invisible. So I think mukabla.
Okay. And then when it is Mukabla, then of course Madhuri ma'am.
Wow. No, Madhuri ma'am for me is
Okay.
Ek Do Teen.
Ek Do Teen.
Yeah. For Madhuri, I think,
Crazy.
I know.
I mean, amazing. It is how amazing it is, that actors or whatever, they're actually known for their songs, like that is something which is people, लोगों को पढ़ाई याद नहीं रहती है और गाने ज़रूर याद रहते हैं.
But coming to that, as you said, what Bosco has been talking all over internet and media and all, I think it's a sad part that actors are known for their steps, but those steps who are given by those
Right.
choreographers are not known.
Right.
Sadly, I don't talk about, because I've given up talking long back because I've been fighting this when I started my career for my dancers' right, for choreographers' right, because sadly my mother never wanted me to become a dancer or a choreographer because she said there's no career, there's no job as a dancer or a choreographer. And I've got beaten up for my joining dancing from my mother, from my sisters. But, now it's become dancing a career, choreographer. But yet, till now, the choreographers are not underlined or named, or a dancer, performers are not named, sadly. Music directors, lyricists, everyone is named, but not choreographers.
Right.
That's a sad part of it, but I think
I
people
hope
will
that
understand.
changes soon. Yeah, like
I
I
hope.
mean, yes,
I hope.
we're the reason why we're doing this show is also because of that, because the show is named the TAT Show,
Yeah.
picture ka asli scene, and when we spoke about
Yeah.
it, I actually said that we want
Yeah.
to get those people out who actually work so hard behind making of a
Yes.
film. Whether it's the choreographer, whether it's the sound director, there are so many people.
Yes, yes.
And all we know is just the actors and the directors. So
Yeah.
it's something which people really need to know, right?
Yeah, especially the dancers also. I think all Bosco Caesar songs, all our songs,
Right.
without my dancers' support, they're like and without our assistants or team support, I don't think so we would be there to what we are right now. Because without their support, without their, full dedication, when we say dancers position, they are there. And
True,
they're
true.
dancing, non-stop for 12 hours, which
Right.
is
Great.
But I think
No, but we recognize it, and I
Yeah.
hope the people will recognize it
Yes,
soon.
yes,
So much work that you've done, of course. Endless 300, 400 songs, I don't know, plus songs, of course. So what is the one song that is very close to your heart? कि यार ये मस्त काम किया था मैंने.
I think there are two songs.
Oh wow.
First of all, Senorita,
Right.
because I think that is one of the iconic songs in Bosco Caesar's career.
Right.
Not in terms of industry, I don't know about that, but I think because of the national award and all the awards, I think that is very close to my heart. Because when I was shooting also, I remember I was very excited, very, very excited. First of all, working with the three different
Calibers
actors
of,
and caliber
right,
in terms
right.
of Abhay Deol, Hrithik Roshan and Farhan.
Farhan Akhtar, right.
So I think, that was superb. And one other song which is Galla Goria.
Ooh.
I think one of Bosco Caesar's very iconic song, which we never got
No, I totally agree. And now that you said
nominated
it,
or
like
nothing.
the choreography from the camera angles to one to another to another to another, and then coming it all together, that is beautifully done.
It was a task because it was a one-take act.
Oh wow.
It was a one-take shot. It's a single shot choreography. It was shot on a cruise with more than 18 actors
Right.
and dancers. And the best part is the Steadicam operator was a Spanish guy who didn't understand English or Hindi.
Oh God.
And the focus puller, so there were three on the set. Bosco, Zoe, and the other technicians were somewhere down in the basement, and we were shooting on the upper deck. So there was me, there was the Steadicam operator, there was focus puller, and so I was counting the full song. Usually, okay, action, and 5, 6, 7, 8, camera, and it happens and then cut. So for this, because he didn't understand any of the two languages, I told him whenever my counts go slightly on a upper scale, that means the artist is supposed to enter.
Okay.
And I was guiding him, and the focus puller was also in the same loop, that whenever my voice would go slightly on an upper scale, that means the artist is supposed. So I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he knows after 4 counts. So that's how I used to guide him.
My
so
goodness.
So that was a one take, and it was unnoticed. It became super hit, but I think we deserve some nominations or some award, because there's a single take with 18 actors. Anil Kapoor in it, Priyanka Chopra, Farhan Akhtar, I think. So I think that's one of, because it was difficult.
No, I absolutely
one of the most difficult to and first of all, because of the operator, because I think it's 3.5, 4 minute song to do a full one take on a moving ship.
Like operating with the Abba Dabba Jabba kind of a person.
Yeah, but
you don't know.
But I only suggested his name because I had worked with him in Senorita.
Achha.
So I understood his his operation, and that time none of the other Steadicam operators from India I knew were there.
Right.
They were just learning.
Right, right.
So we had to. But I think those are the two songs.
Amazing, amazing. But as you just mentioned, right, like, there's so much understanding of even a sequence, like in
Yes.
terms of the choreography, how
Yes.
the set, the angles, and everything.
Yes.
So, for today's generation, if somebody wants to get into choreography, what is
Yes.
the one skill that you think, underrated skill, that that person has to learn?
I think he has to learn to underline his choreography through lens.
Okay.
Because with a naked eye, everything looks nice, and you don't realize that what is there, what is not there. So once you shoot the song with a proper lensing and proper camera movement, then is the editing. If you can't, so that means you have to know your edit before you shoot the song. You can't just come, wide lagao, dance karo. Close up lagao, dance karo. You have
Right.
to know what's your cut. You can't just shoot. Jimmy पिलाओ घुमाओ choreography करो. You have to know what you're doing. So be prepared and be focused to what you're doing. Not necessarily the way I shoot a song, you have to shoot a song. Your
Right.
vision can be different.
Right.
If I'm putting right to left camera, you can put the opposite way or you can put a track in. As long as your idea of showing the choreography, showing your artist, showing the background, showing the, making the frame look gorgeous and beautiful, that is achieved. I think all your songs will look nice and, super hit. So
Got it.
I think,
Nice, nice. But now, as we say, right, like after like early 2000s, the lot of people have actually started understanding about choreography, dancing, and taken that as a career.
yes.
Right. So there's so much competition around. So what if somebody is feeling that, okay, no, I'm too late, or what should their mindset be if they want to get into it?
I don't think so. It's late. It's never too late. I think
Right.
if you have the talent, today a person who can choreograph, who can understand camera, who can understand narratives, can join and be there. And I don't think so. Talent can be hidden. Someone somewhere will see you or notice you and give you a break. And there's so much work. You know, of course, some of the movies are not doing well, but people
There
are
is work,
working.
right, right.
It's South. It's now also it's Punjab industry also is opened up. So I think everyone is working, and all the choreographers are working, all the technicians are working. There's a lot of work. So you will be noticed. It's never too late. So if you have that passion, if you have that desire to make it, you should pursue it. You should not hold yourself back. Because what's the use regretting, अरे मैं try कर सकता था, telling your kids कि मैं ये time ना मैं किया नहीं लेकिन कर सकता था. What's the use? Do it. If you fail, get up, try again. But that's what I've.
That's the mindset they should have,
I
right?
think you should go for it. It's never too late.
So we come to our signature question,
Yes.
the closing statement question that we call it picture ka asli scene.
Yes.
So what's the one thing about your job that nobody knows? What's the one thing about being a choreographer that nobody knows? ये picture का असली scene क्या है?
Personally mine or as a choreographer?
As
Everyone.
a choreographer and personally yours also. Now that you've said I want
Yeah.
both the answers, I'm a little greedy.
I think personally mine that everyone thinks that I'm very fearless. And I don't.
निडर हो आप.
Yeah, and I am very confident when I walk on the set, but that's not true. I'm shit scared. Whenever a song comes to me, I'm always nervous. कि क्या करना है, because there's always a challenge to do better. So I'm always nervous. I'm preparing. I'm writing notes. No one knows I write notes, and I do a breakdown in my head. I write it on paper. I keep it with me. I'm always very nervous just before, I'm heading towards the set, towards my shoot. But once I step on the set, I'm calm because I know there is, 100 people or more than that relying on me because I'm the captain of the ship. So I can't be nervous, taking the ship into an iceberg. So then I get, my confidence back. But before that, I'm very nervous. I write notes. I keep on listening to the song 100 times. I go through the script. So this, not in my wife is aware about. So this is inside. I think this is the first time I'm telling you.
Wow.
So
Exclusively on TAT Show, guys.
so this is what I do, and no one knows, but everyone thinks that no, सर आते हैं सेट पे, सर को सब मालूम रहता है, लेकिन सर को मालूम नहीं रहता है. सर उतना प्रिपरेशन और नर्वसनेस में आते हैं,
Right.
फिर उनको पता रहता है. So and I think as a choreographer overall, I think you should be confident, but let not that confidence overtake you and become that overconfidence,
Right.
that you can do it. Never say it, and never say that you know it. Always be ready to learn, whether it is from a DOP, whether it's from the art department, whether it's from the costume department, makeup department, because they are also experts in their job. Learn to listen, learn to listen, learn to take in, and learn to admit your mistakes. I think that's the catch.
Yeah, be humble and understanding.
Yeah, because
right?
otherwise you'll never, if you're not ready to learn, you'll never,
True,
then
true.
your overconfidence will always pull you down.
True. That is amazing. That was an amazing segment.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing this, and
It's
thank
my
you so
pleasure.
much for coming over here.
Yeah.
It has been a great time to learn so much from you, and I'm actually hoping that the audience will also love it. And
I hope so.
Yes.
Because whatever I've said, I think it's all from my heart. Two of my very important things, what I said and I told you, I don't think so I've ever on any interview I've said it,
it's
which
our
is
pleasure.
my nervousness
Right.
and my the negative thing about football and me being close to
Right.
football and family.
Right.
So I don't think so anywhere I've said it.
No. We're glad. It's our pleasure to have you on board. So thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
And it's great. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless. Thank you.
Thank you.